seeing if this stuff works. I don't know if it's going to. It says that it should be, but I don't know if that's true. I don't know, man. These are the things we're gonna be working on if it's actually working. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, yep. Okay. So, it looks like it does pop up on TikTok, but is it gonna pop up on YouTube also? Let me see. Oh, yep. I think, anyways. It seems like it, but now it says it's offline? What? Bye, kitty kitty. Let's see. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Is it working? I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let me get some lights on. So I have a couple more Halloween pages. These ones are from Colored Caramel or Caramel Coloring. I think it's Colored Caramel. This is what I did yesterday. And we're gonna pick one to start today. I'm gonna leave this one here. Like just peeking out. Let's see. I am thinking this little ghost, or yeah, no, not a ghost. Little poltergeist moment is what we're gonna go with. I don't know if this is like sound. Let me see. I don't know, man. Yeah, I think we're okay on this sound. I believe so. What is the I just keep going back and forth, making sure everything's okay. Let me see. Yeah, no, we're good. It's a little like odd on TikTok just because like it's not like it's like widescreen, but it's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. Let me okay. Hello. I'm trying a restream thing so I can do it on like 2 different platforms, but it's it's not letting me see comments, which is kind of annoying a little bit. I can see them like if I pull it up. I've got one thing on my phone, and then I have YouTube pulled up on my desktop. So if I don't, like, I'm not ignoring anybody. I just genuinely don't know if anyone is talking or not. Give me just a second. Eventually I will get so good at this. Okay. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. I think I'm gonna have to get my charger for my phone eventually. So I'll move these over here. And let's see what we've got. I think that this is for sure gonna be like a bright green color. It just seems right. So I think I'm gonna go in with G130 and then shadows be like GY4 or GY4 and GY3. I feel like that makes the most sense. I need to find it. So this is GY3. This is GY4. So we've got bud green and yellow green. I do like that this is almost what's it kind of looking like? Like little tentacles, kind of. It's cool. So we'll have some tentacles here. They're not really tentacles. They're for sure smoke. I may end up doing like a little bit of transparency with this green stuff. Maybe. Depends on how long everything else takes, because I'm not sure yet. So there's that. And we'll go in with a darker color. Here, there's literally no rhyme or reason for any of this stuff. It's vibes. Whatever feels good. There. Then we'll like blend stuff out. Here, like that. I think that needs to be a little more. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe, possibly. Close enough. We'll do here. And then I'll do a little bit there. I kind of feel like I need to have like little lines going through it, but I don't want to do too much right away, because if I end up like not liking it, then I'm stuck. So we'll come back through with this lighter green. I feel like once the like white little highlights go in this will for sure kind of just it will come together a lot better. It's really like the last couple things that you end up doing where things are like nice. I'll leave those two colors off to the side in case I end up needing them. Let's see. He's clearly in a little pumpkin head. So let's bring in an orange. I'm thinking orange and marigold or orange and lipstick. So let's find those. YR3 and then YR180. I just had, there it is. Alright. So, color this. I think the cat is gonna end up being, I kind of like the idea of him looking like my cat Nova. She's a little black and white kitty. But then, I don't know if that will be, like, if everything will end up being too dark. Let's, not that side. Let's add in some shadows for sure down here. Over here. We'll do some up above his ear. And then kind of curved out around the top leaf. Then repeat the same thing over here. I also think I'll add some green to that. Let's do down here. Get this a little bit. Then back to this, just kind of blend it out just a little bit so that the little shadow isn't as harsh. Alright, where are we at now? We could do, I could go ahead and color in all of like the vines so that that's done. So we'll do G270 right here, moss, and then 220, a little lime green. I don't feel like it's super lime green though. I don't know. Cause this is like pretty light. I don't necessarily think that that's lime. Cause what I'm thinking like lime green, their color codes are so funny. Cause I think of lime green and I'm thinking like this. This is a vine, and this thing for sure is a vine. Seems like there's a lot of vines. This piece. I think that is it on the vines, because these are all leaves. Yeah. Nope, not that end. What's this 270 look like? Okay, so this will be the shadow on the vines, and then I'll slide in on the 270 and use the 300 for the leaves. So here, here, I'm kind of just like, there literally is no rhyme or reason to anything. It's whatever seems right. Because I also feel like these vines would be doing a little more twisting. Oh, and this piece. Going back over everything just to soften up the shadow line. I want to play like some form of music, but I'm also worried like about getting cut. It says that I'm back, but I don't know if I am back. Are we good? I think. I wish I understood the streaming and my webcam, because the webcam seems off. I don't know. I wish I understood so much of this stuff more. So we've got those green, and then we'll come in with the 300, do some shadows. For sure gonna be there around this guy, down here, up underneath the vines, around this. I think maybe if I did like a line going down everything, that it would kind of check out a little bit, but I don't want to do too much. I feel like I end up doing, it's fine, I've already done it, I've committed like to some form of like veiny line thing, and then we'll just blend it out. Something here, a little bit there, a little bit there. And then slide it back in with that lighter color. Right? Yeah. Little bit, little bit. There we go. We're almost done. Like, just with the leaves. The whole thing is not even close. Alright. Alright, that's solid. It's pretty nice. I need to figure out the flower petals, but I think we're gonna pause on that. Also need to discuss the eyeballs. Oh, these guys, the leaves on the pumpkin heads also have to be colored in. And then the stems. I've been coloring all of my pumpkin stems like a green, but I don't feel like that's right. I think they're actually brown. Got that. A little bit of like little strindle things going out. They just smooth out that harsh line. I need curtains. Something is like drawing me to make them purple, but I think it's like it's gonna be too obvious on the Halloween front. Maybe I just color in the frame for now. So I'll do Y070. And then we'll come in with YR33 for some of the darker spots. And maybe 140. Possibly. So I'm going for like a antique gold kind of scenario. So like I want all the mirrors to have that kind of vibe to them. So they need to have like the orangish yellows. Got that. Yellow has been thrown down. So this is the more burnt yellow. And this one is a lighter one. So we'll go in around the edges. So it's like a little like beveled-y kind of thing. And then in here. And then whenever I get the color pencils, I'll go over some of this yellow with some green so that there's a bit of what would it be, like glow to it. I definitely think that this one, these little edges here would be like they would be like a little round thing. So we've got kind of circled that. Then we're gonna come in with this lighter thing. Nope, it's too close. So I'll just skip that one altogether and just smooth this out some. And then when we come in with the white highlights, drop in. I feel like it could have been more gold, but I don't think that that's bad. Let me see. I didn't notice this, but the mirror's kind of off a little bit. Like right there to there. I don't know. A little different. Alright, we need background. I'll pick wallpaper. Let me see if I can find a good, like, gothic style wallpaper pattern. I think maybe just purple in the background with some lines. And then possibly like some spiders, or because I don't think I'm gonna be able, well, I mean, I could use was gonna say I could use like a pen to draw the stuff. So maybe we'll just start with a dark purple background and then go from there. So V210. Or this could either be like very much so a typical like Halloween-y color, or I could go in with this V, I think it's 350, no 450, and this is dark lavender, but I think this would be more of like what you would see up in like an attic. I think that this is the direction I'm gonna go in, because like it's dark, but it's not obnoxiously bright dark, if that makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, like I'm good with this. And then I can go in with like a black liner and put some stripes down, but the like super thin stripe and then a thicker stripe in between that. And then I think I'm gonna try to give myself enough space to add some skulls or spiders or bats. One of those is gonna be a part of this. It is almost like a muted the Disney Haunted Mansion kind of thing. But I do think that even their thing is pretty like bright purple. Doing this darker one, I feel like is gonna give me the opportunity to create make the spiders like not solid black. I could go in like I do with my bats and do like them in like a dark purple. So like that's what I normally do with like my bats and things like that. They're just purple because they're dark, but I don't want them black. So I think I could do like pull that off. I'll go ahead and let me make sure that this is gonna turn out. Not that one. I need a clear piece right here. Alright, so this is our base. Let me grab. I'm trying not to make a whole lot of noise because the mic is like right there in y'all's face. Is this going to be... Oh, that'll be fine. I need like a straight edge. Close enough. So if we do having that in there, we'll have line like that, and then probably here. So there'll be like a marker width apart. So I'll just ignore that. So it'll be like that, and then I feel like it needs, I think I need to do it a little bit like not that small or not that big. Let's see what it would look like if we added bats. I don't know, you can't really tell that it's bats. But I also don't think that I like how close these lines ended up. So maybe if I just did random, like bat pattern. I mean, I could do that, which I don't necessarily hate, but it's not like I dislike this one. I just feel like these guys were way too close together. We'll circle back. Let's see where we can be now. I think the floor for sure needs to be wood, because this 100%, this is in top attic kind of thing. No one's gone up there, like Beauty and the Beast. Nobody goes in the east wing or the west wing, whatever it was. So let's do E 260, and then I'll do E. I think 260 is a little too warm. We'll do 400. E400 and E430. So that's Cocoa Brown and Pecan. Let me grab them. Where are they? Okay, here's Cocoa. Because, like, for sure, this is old. This is an old attic. So we'll go with these two colors. I need 400 first. And we'll do all over. And then we'll come in with the pecan and, like, give us all the shadows. I think this actually, so there would be a space here, right? Because this is wall. I need to color this. This for sure is wall. And then we need the bottom of this. So it's going to be roughly there. Do I have a pencil so I don't use this marker just yet? Alright, so let's bring this wallpaper down. And then our Cocoa comes in here. Then it also will be on this side. And we'll come in with the pecan. There's for sure some shadows. Oh no. Hello? Yeah. Okay. Fold something? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We are shadows. Not that one. Okay, here it is. Ooh, yeah. At first I thought it was like, dang, this is really dark. But no, it checks out. We'll do a little bit here. Make some lines for the wood. And they're not perfect lines, like basically a bunch of little M's or squiggles. Let's see, what do we do next? I could go ahead and get the mirror, or I could turn this into a picture. I feel like if I covered the rug, that would also be a pretty huge deal. I want it to be an old rug, like I think it's gonna end up being like a brownish thing. There is this pretty cool rug. It has like little snake pattern on it. So maybe do something similar. It looks like it's like a dark gray and like a brown. So if I did a pattern like this outside section would be the like dark gray, and then this is like the snake part, but I feel like head here, and then head on this side. So we'll do, because all of, no, this would be the darker color. And then this outer edge would be brown, and those things would be brown. I think that's fine. So let me pick this yellow gray, but make it light. And then, so I need YG. Where did I put those? There they are. Alright, so we've got YG, and then I want we'll just do GG 110. Let me see. Here it is. So these two colors, we'll start with the lighter one. So we've got our head here. One snake head anyways. And then another snake head here. And then around this edge area. Down this way. Then I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell that, like, I'll know that it's snakes, but I don't know if at, like, first glance you'll be able to tell that it's snakes. Which I guess, like, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It'll just look like a pattern. They can alternate, like, between the darker color and then this brown color here. I think I need to get, like, I know that I'm going to be bringing in some colored pencils to add some little things here and there. But I think I'm going to have to come in with some colored pencils on that rug. That does not look bad. Like, looking at it and the camera, I actually kind of like it. I think colored pencils for sure will go a long way in just refining some of the detail there. Not cocoa brown. What if added a little bit of, like, shadows in here? Okay. It's also kind of making it look a little dirty, which is cool because I feel like the rug up in the attic in front of this apparently haunted mirror for sure is going to be dirty. We need something with this window. Start with some wood. I do need to figure out my drapes situation. Where is the darker one? Here. Up underneath this. We'll come down like this. This is like window seal-ish. We'll also come down here. They just soften up that line. We're gonna come in with that dark lavender again and just add some shadow to this wall. I'm gonna add some up underneath this until I can figure out what I want to do here. Up here. Across this way. I think this would be the corner. So add a little bit here. Okay, close enough. Now we'll do the sky. Just one more thing that we can knock out of here. Let's do night sky. Ooh. See if I can get a good idea. I don't think purple is going to be the way to go. So I'm just so afraid of getting too much purple. What if instead of like a orange to blue kind of thing, like when the sun normally sets, what if it was like a red-ish moon, since it's like Halloween, get it a little spooky? So let me see. Here's my pencil. We'll do, let's assume the moon is like here. So all of this area would be like a red, and then we'll take it into, can I take it from red to blue? Do I have anything? I could do R7, which is old red. Or I don't know. I don't know if I like that. So I also feel like that wouldn't look right. We'll just do dark blue sky. Not too nervous to commit to the other thing. So we'll pull up B10. No, not B10. We'll do B080 into B180. And then put this stars and things like that. But I also pull in the PBs a lot. So we'll do, and then PB6. Because these are still light enough that like it would make sense. Because I'm gonna have the stars in the sky and all that other stuff. So there's that one. Is there one a little bit darker than this PB6? I mean, PB4 kind of is. So we'll bring that out. Pulling this out. Oh no. I got it in his hat. Let me get the orange real quick. Try and fix his hat a little bit. Soften up all that. Not perfect, but I did fix it a little bit. I'll just add a I'll add a little highlight there to hide it even more. So we'll have stars here. I still need to figure out a pattern for the walls. Let me go ahead, add this black line here so that I don't forget it. I need curtains and the windows, not the windows, mirrors. I could put a little bit of pencil on these to give it like, I'm not gonna say frosted glass, but to make it a little like dirty kinda. I do think that their outfit is gonna end up being, I want it a little dirty. See, the bottom half is given like ghost, but then they have the pumpkin up there. Well, I'll stick with the dirty gray that I was thinking. Cause it's just like a little neutral color. I do need to pick out some colors for the puffs. I'm pretty sure they're also kitties. So we've got that. And then this guy in here. I'm pretty sure that there is one of these that's just a little bit darker. Because this was WG050. Oh, actually, I can go with this warm gray, so it's just WG01. And we could blend the sharpness out of it. A little bit here. Around the bottom. Because he'll for sure be dragging this thing all up in the dirt. Let's see. Add some shadow up underneath there. His little arm. So this guy, we've got the arm here, a little bit there, up underneath the hat, here, up this, that would be here, and then up here. I will just go back over this and kind of blend it out. Nova. Whenever I get the color pencil, we'll add some green to his outfit. That way there's more interest going on. Nova, if you don't stop tearing up my stuff. What are you doing? Okay. I feel like knocking out these curtains is gonna be like a huge weight off. I have a pull-out like couch in my office, and I can hear my cat inside of the thing, like in that underneath compartment, scratching her little claws. I feel like she's fucking with me on purpose, because I go over there because I hear her. I hear the little like claw thing that she does, but she's not there when I'm over there. It's like she stops, so then I can't hear her anymore. She's a little brat. So I didn't want to do just like dark curtains. So I feel like that's what I'm being drawn to, just a black curtain. Oh, wait, no, that's curtain, okay. But I'm being drawn to a black curtain. So I feel like that's very much so like gothic in my attic kind of style. But I kind of don't want to do that. But I think it needs it just because I've already, once I add all the little green and highlights and things like that, I feel like that is going to be, like, your eyes going to be drawn more here if I don't do a dark curtain. So we'll do a NG06 because it's still dark but not completely. I fear that it may be blending in too much. I missed some leaves too with the purple that's like right next to it. Like there is a darker color, so I could bring that in. I think I might have to. So pulling this, come in with all of these shadows up here, around here. I do need to fill in those little so there's that curtain. I need to bring back this. So we've got the leaves covered. I could do gold there, but would it look out of place? I don't feel like it would. even if it is out of place, I'm just gonna go ahead and commit to that. So I kind of feel like it's getting too dark in that corner. Let's see. Maybe the ground color? Not the ground, but the rug. The rug portion of this. Which I want to say was this 40. Yeah. It's kind of like, it's a little like tarpy looking. And I feel like we could dirty this up pretty nicely. This was 40, so this is 80. Bring in some shadows back here. Some drape lines. Definitely get some shadow thing up there to cover up my mess that I made earlier. A little bit more down here. Here, I think that it would like do a little bit of shadow-ish draping. And then go through and soften this stuff up again. That's nice. I think I did too much. Up at the top, like right here in this little like crack. It seemed a little too harsh. Okay. Let's see. This piece back here, we just need to go ahead and knock that out. Come in with this. Then a little bit more shadow. Now I need to figure out the mirror. Mirror or a picture. We'll do the mirror. So we just need a gray color, CG 200 right here. I'm wondering if this should be darker. Let me get my pencils, green pencils. I'm still good, right? Did it stop on me again? I can't tell if it's okay or not. Oh no. Oh. This is unfortunate. Is it stopped again? Oh no. Yes, I think it did. No. Wait, no. Am I good? I can't tell. What the heck, man? I think that I'm still good, but it's also feeling like I'm not. Okay, I think I'm fine. Alright, so this is what we've got. I need to find a green that's not that color. Let's see. I fear it's gonna be this one. Yeah, I think it is that one. So I'm gonna have to go and sharpen that, because that is just simply too dark. I will sharpen both of those. Alright, we have the cool pencils. So, which one was this? And then this is... I think this... A little bit? Yeah. Add some green over here. Let's do... Go around this. I do think that I need to darken this whole mirror area up, the inside of this. So let's see. Let's do 7. So CG 007. Why do I not see that anymore? I've got 4. Where? There it is. And then I will fade this out a little bit. I think I still have to get closer. Cause like, yeah, definitely getting closer. That is not gonna cut it. So come in there like that. Then up underneath here. See here. Bring this back out. Kind of fade out around it so that when I go in with my green, it'll show up a little bit better. Oh, he's not green there. For sure gotta bring this out a little bit more. Throw a little bit of green up on this guy. He's gonna have some green back here. A little bit on his hat. Eee, he's so cute. So I need to color the cats now. The cats need to have a color. Let's see. I feel like I want him to be like Nova, just a little black tuxedo cat, but I think that it's just gonna be, too much. Because everything is already so dark in here. I was so worried about it just being too dark. I do think he needs a little bit more green. Maybe a little bit of green on this. Just because like a little shot, like lights. And I could be totally wrong in all of this. Okay. If I did not do a tuxedo cat, he would be a brown cat. Or I could do like a gray cat, but then he'll just be so dark. Or not dark, like I feel like he'll just blend in with everything else. I mean, technically he could just be a white cat. I could come in with that cool gray wherever that went. And then I mean, I almost went with pink, but I don't want him to be pink. So we'll do this. He's a little gray white kitty. Then I can also add in, but now his body, no, I don't like that because his body looks too close to his costume, the ghost part of him. I'll do E20 or E280 sand. Nope, that's khaki. I will need to go in and do the gray first so that the kitty comes out the same. That is not the right color. Where did it go? Right here. But now he's like same color. Daggone it. I feel like he's too close to the other color now. Nope, not that one. See, like this, it's too similar. I'm gonna have to come in with a deeper, like, brown for him. Sorry, no way my kitty's gonna look like a khaki tarp. Throw some clay in there. There it is. He's like a little tiger cat now. Okay, that's fine. So we come in here, give him his little like tiger stripes. A little bit here, right here, right here. Give him his little tiger ear. He is kind of cute now. I think he needs to have some pink on him. Let me see, where is my hair? I don't think this is purple for sure, but we're just gonna add it. A little bit of purple up underneath his cheeks. A little bit of purple up in his ear. He's so scared. Alright, now we gotta do these fluff balls. I feel like the fluff balls should be pink. But that's not the color the cats are. But it's my picture. If I want kitties to be pink, they can be pink. We'll do water lily. Cause like it's close to white, but it still got some stuff in it. RV. There we are. Did it stop on me again? No, okay. Okay, I think it's cute. A little cutesy. I need to color my spider. I don't think I have. There's so many colors on this table right now. I'll do RV240. And then RV100. Where is my, here it is. Color my spider just like I color my little ghosties. Dark. And then the light on the outside. And then we'll go ahead and then blend that out some. Because that's too much pinkness. Or this would be purple, I guess. There we go. Now, well, I was gonna say all that's left is my thing here, but that's not true because I still have to do these eyes. Let's go ahead and get these eyeballs colored in. We'll do the colors, the two purples on my spider. I feel like that makes the most sense. Then we'll fill in all those white spaces with that pink, and then probably blend it out because the pink will be too much. Around here, there. Literally all that's left is just this. And I don't know if I want it to be a picture frame and have something in there, or if I want it to just be a mirror. I feel like it would be a little weird just because there'd be like two mirrors. Like, part of me thinks it's weird because two mirrors. But then part of me is like, this is your freaking picture, you can do what you want. But then I don't know what I would draw in there. Maybe a skull. I think that like checks out. So let me see. I feel like I'd end up just using, where's my YDs? These two things for a skull. Where is pencil? Right here. So if I were to do a skull, it would be circle, circle, his eyes are too big. I don't really think he needs a nose, does he? Because all of this would be a darker color. Just go ahead and throw him in here. Oh. Like, it's looking less skull now and more like a ghost. That's unfortunate. That for sure like is ghost with the most. That got it. I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. It's like a little jellyfish ghost too. Let me see if I can add a little bit more shadows to my pink blobs. And then come back in with this green, or this green. I think it's this green. Add some color on this dude's back, because this ghost is for sure coming in on him. Throw a little bit of green over here on our little blob guy. I still don't know what I'm gonna do for the background. I think I just won't do anything. Just come in with like a stripe. There's the outside. I do sort of want to still take a little bit of this. And give it like a, so that you can kind of see like there was a window there, or is a window there, I guess. So there's that. Oh, I need to add some little highlights and stuff up in here. This. Oh no. That went down too hard. Do this. Add some dots here. I'm gonna have to redo his eyes. But that'll be no big deal. Add a little highlight here. Some little highlights there. Again, no real reason for like any of these things. It's just whatever I feel like. I think I am gonna try to define this thing a little bit. It didn't work, but close enough. This is our background. I'll just come in with like some little lines. Oh, over here too. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you for hanging out during this this coloring session. I'm gonna have to go and get one of my kids from school. I will see you guys.